When I'm Podcasting is back. Thanks for being here. Going into more Hollywood stuff because Hollywood Babylon is burning. Babylon is burning. Babylon is burning. If you know who that punk rock group is, give yourself a cookie. Corporate restructuring stirs as mounting fears in Hollywood over major studio layoffs. So, because of the pandemic, a lot of money being hemorrhaged, and corporate restructuring sounds good. That means the control of the Hollywood Babylon is losing its control. Because of all the issues of production being slowed down, the labor unions kind of getting their way, and things just changing. The whole climate, the Me Too movement, so many other things. It's all coming to a head. The walls are closing in. Anyways. So some of the things that are happening right now. At&T and its Hollywood protectorate Warner Media will be reducing costs by 20% at a moment when some 840,000 Americans are seeking unemployment and aid nationwide. Some 600 studio workers were cut in August. Disney will be restructuring its streaming services, and there will be 28,000 Disney employee layoffs. And that was even after recently announcing that after $100,000 furloughs worldwide, and other potential investor unrest with the likes of MGM from delaying the James Bond movie No Time to Die. The studio chiefs are no longer the principal targets of complaint, with studios taking their subservient place in the new corporate structures. Indeed, at the moment when AT&T mandated new cutbacks, the CEO who triggered the Warner Media acquisition, Randall Stevenson, announced his retirement at age 60. Early retirement, huh? If heads continue to the role at the executive level, to be sure, some of those displaced already have found new ventures in the financial arena. Two former Disney executives, Tom Staggs and Kevin Mayer, will be joining Shaquille O'Neal's new media acquisitions venture that Wall Street calls a blank check company, designed to make deals, not content. So the thing is that's going on here is that we're seeing a lot of issues for all the things that are going on with all these people losing their jobs and their corporate senses, which just means if you're hearing all this right now, says more than anything else about the problem that Hollywood has, because all the independent companies are all doing content for Netflix or Hulu or whatnot, or the networks are doing their own content. So having more content out there from the likes of Disney, well, Disney wants to do more streaming. They're not worried so much about their other content. So it's a lot to be said. And that's still something that's very concerning to everybody. When they see all this going on, they're saying to themselves, the money's being hemorrhaged. The cord cutting is hemorrhaging and hurting. The movie studios being shut down for a significant amount of time, or the movie theaters being shut down for a significant amount of time. The pandemic has created a bigger problem. The labor unions continue to be on strike when they could have been finished by now, but they've been on strike since 2018. Now, the first step of the strikes and the labor unions between the Writers Guild and the ATA, the Association of Talent Agents, more or less has gone. It's almost ready to be resolved in a way. Not necessarily resolved agency by agency, no, but it's at least it's going to be done. Organization by organization, union by union. It's not necessarily resolved that way, but they're finding a way to resolve everything. So pretty much two more major agencies need to do something. Meanwhile, the agencies had their own laybacks. They had their own layoffs and furloughs, and agents decided to go and start their own ventures. So a lot of new independent ventures are coming up. A lot of new independent content creators or writers, screenwriters, directors, producers, they're all going on their own ventures. That's all changing. So the landscape is changing. Does that mean the studios won't have that much power and then the other studios will get a chance to put more content out there? The thing is, you got to ask yourself, when are the studios going to realize they can't be retooling, rehashing, doing the same old? Because they never were prepared for digital. And they never put out good plans to help take care of all the issues with the establishment stuff, the movie theaters, the cable services, their television partners, all the things they're doing. A pandemic like this doesn't happen all the time, but they were already dealing with issues anyway with just being corporate. And this is why these companies cannot be as big as they are. They should be smaller. You know, antitrust. I'm not talking about breaking them up. But again, they're doing this because corporate doesn't work. Corporate doesn't work for creativity. It hurts it. It really caves it in. It destroys it. And that's what's happening now. But unfortunately, somebody else will need to come in and put movies up on the movie screens. I hope they will do that very soon. Same thing for, on other channels. Like there's also still people that are watching TV, connected to a cable box or to an antenna. So they might still want to watch TV that way. I still think there's something nice about seeing new content up on a big screen where I can get a nice big batch of popcorn instead of watching it from home. There's just a big difference to it. Just saying, okay? We're going to leave it there. I'll come back with another When I'm Not Podcasting very soon. Until then, talk to you next time.